Wat is je Twitter?
Mijn Twitch.
Twitch, ja, sorry.
It's twitch.tv/ConLuca. If I link it now, then I go into the system settings, and if I accidentally click on the actual link, then I will open a sound loop.
How do you write it?
Khan as in Genghis Khan,
Mm-hmm.
and then Luca as in Luka.
Yeah. Aan elkaar?
Ja.
Ah. Alright. Sweet.
We are live now, though.
Oh dear lord.
Alright.
English, Dutch.
English Dutch.
English
We are here on this grand map of the former High Kingdom of Bavaria. And it has been split up into 5 smaller kingdoms that are at a war with each other for about 60 years now. And we are focusing onto this area of the Amstel Sealands. In a far corner, abandoned by the guards, the protection of the kingdom, due to the war effort, as the islands we are setting place to, not a very tactical important area for the war effort, not a very rich region. We are setting sail as you have been on a ship for the last 14 days called the Big Acorn, and you are on a trade mission or a protection mission to the Summer Islands. As we to give the climate, it is a very Hawaiian vibe here. During the nights, it is about 27 degrees Celsius, and during the day, it is around the 36 degrees Celsius, with only large cooldowns happening during hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
As we map on, that's the wrong map. We are around here, this corner, where we just arrived in the region. And as we go onwards the ship, after 14 days of traveling, we see the first island of the Summer Isles with its large volcano there. As you have the ship here, those 14 days went by without a hitch. And you have on the upper side, you have the crew of the Big Acorn, and below side you have the protectors of the Big Acorn. With you here with the other protectors and your trusty parrot.
Of course.
Hum.
Alright. Macaw, do you want a cracker?
Macaw want a cracker.
Alright, go get it. Kaya kind of tosses the cracker on deck somewhere.
Towards it goes. Nom 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 nom. Takes one with his little paw and goes into its beak and As one of the other protectors, the Luxodon druid Rita, comes towards you, says, "Oh, I can still not get used to that adorableness. How did you get him into that little suit?
Right. That was kind of a struggle. You see, it isn't necessarily a real parrot. It is a parrot from the Feywild. So
Oh.
it kind of came with the suit.
Ah. Then you picked the correct parrot.
I'd like to think that he picked me.
Got another cracker?
No, McCall. No more crackers.
Looks
I'm sorry.
disappointed.
Maybe you could find some below deck. Be careful though.
Goes down to the deck. There's a captain, Captain Axel, the Tabaxi captain. Walks past you and says, well, there might be some thing for tonight's feast. As tradition to holds on my ship, when we're in the region that we need to be, we have a large feast with the entire crew.
I certainly hope crackers aren't on the main menu.
Maybe. We do have some fresh baked bread from the cook.
Oh,
None of that long hold stuff.
that sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you require of us, Captain?
As of now, not yet. Maybe if you wanna help the cook prepare the dinner, then you will be my guest.
I can always try. Kaya kind of leans over towards Rita. Goes, I have no clue how to cook. Except for fish. I can cook perfect fish. I mean fish.
Oh. I don't either. I always eat my good berries. Although I am very proficient in changing the taste of them.
Oh, interesting.
I have a whole notebook with good berry tastes that I try.
Do you ever mix it up, like toss them in together?
That is a good idea. I'm gonna try that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
See if something works.
Yeah?
Hiname, as he conjures up some good berries. Let's see, let's try one. Do you want to try one?
Of course. Please.
This alright. This one will be a mixture of coconut and banana.
Alright, let's see. Banana is very overpowering.
Too much?
Uh-huh.
And I can try again tomorrow.
Appreciate it, though.
No problemo. I'll try one myself.
Alright.
Damn, yeah. Bit too filly.
Mm-hmm. Kai will go downstairs.
Alright. Let's see what downstairs is here. You have the
What?
the toilets, the storage rooms. Maka is there. And let's see if there's and there you have one of the other protectors of the ship, the tiefling Theodore.
Who?
Who does have crackers? as he makes the parrot dance for a cracker.
Kai kind of stifles a laugh. She kind of continues to look for the cook.
Oh, cook is here.
All right.
in the dining room.
Mm-hmm. There.
There you.
Excuse me. Hi. Do you have any fish for me to prepare?
Yes, I have
Or
a problem. Yeah,
witches?
I have a problem. As the dwarven cook stands there, the chickens escaped.
That does seem like a problem. Where were they last seen?
They were somewhere in the they were somewhere in the captain's quarters or around that door, and I don't have permission to go into the captain's quarters.
The captain's quarters.
Yeah, I was trying to. They escaped out of my grasp when I wanted to fill them for tonight's preparations.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ran off, and the door of the captain's quarters was open, and they ran in, and then the wind blew the door right shut. It's kind of be humiliating for me if I just asked permission.
So, what you're proposing is me breaking in?
Exactly.
I see.
Just break in, get the chickens out, bring them back here. And maybe clean up the room if the chickens left a nasty place.
Right. I'll see what I can do. Do I know where the captain quarters are?
So on the main map, the entrance would be here.
Okay.
And then this would be the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm. Is there any kind of windows on the back that might be open?
Yeah, there's plenty of windows.
Alright. I'm gonna snap back my car.
As Theo's like, you want the last cracker? And my car just flies off. And I was like, oh, apparently not.
Eats it himself. Dear Makar, I have a small little job for you. If you could fly outside and see if there is an open window near the captain's quarters, and see if you can get inside. And then from the inside, see if you can unlock the door for me.
As he flies past the ship and round, and there's definitely a window open. He flies in. Do you look through his eyes, or you just
yeah, I'll look through his eyes.
Alright. So the chickens have made a fine little nest on the captain's bed here. About 4 chickens.
Mm-hmm. They laid any eggs?
Not able to see from here.
Okay, sweet. And the only entrance to the captain's quarters is up deck?
Yeah.
Near the captain?
Yeah, right below him. This is standing higher up, and right below his steering wheel is his quarters.
This is potentially problematic.
And the other entrance is basically the window that Makai used.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could basically jump through the roof, but that's also problematic.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have a plan. Orborn?
Yar!
I'm going to go upstairs and tell the captain that you have something to taste for him.
Uh-huh.
And try and keep him preoccupied for a little bit while I try and get into his quarters. Okay?
Oh yeah, that will work. Yeah,
Are you being sarcastic, or do you have faith in this plan?
Yeah.
All right,
I
great.
trust you.
Mhm.
I still have this special bottle. See if it's good for tonight. Opens it up. You go get me the captain.
Right, I'll be doing that. Sugar. Oh dear lord. Do I know if Theodore is a rogue of sorts?
He's a bard.
A
The other
bard, okay.
protectors are the other people on the ship that are hired to protect are. Let me check. See what it is. Theodore is a bard. Rita is a druid, and Iggy is a fighter.
All right. Okay. Let me. Oh, I can't get the map to work with me. There we go. I'll go back up. Or no. Oh no, I should probably go to the theater. I'll head to the theater. I was like, psst. Theodore.
Yeah. Why are we whispering?
We have a small problem.
Oh, what's the problem?
It appears as though the chickens for tonight's feast have escaped and entered the captain's quarters.
But why is that our problem?
Theoretically, it isn't, but it would be nice to help someone, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I suppose.
All right, sweet. I need a distraction on the top of the ship, like just a small one for the crew.
Distraction.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my deal.
Yeah.
Pulls out his lyra. I'm going for a rock song.
You do that. But wait until the captain is downstairs.
Alright.
Alright. So as he passes, you make your entrance. Wait, is there anyone who needs to steer the ship?
He's just holding it steady. Like he can still lock the thing.
Okay, sweet. I'll kind of head over to Rita as well. Rita?
Yeah?
Just between you and me, and between Theodore, there are chickens in the captain's quarters, and we need to get them out. Now, I have a plan set up, and Theodore is the distraction, but if anything happens with the ship, can you kind of make sure that we don't crash it against anything?
Sure.
Like an iceberg?
Looks around. Iceberg?
Or a rock? Or a volcano? Or a tree? Or a shipwreck?
Just don't
or
crash
anything.
Got it.
Exactly, you got it. Alright. Kind of shakes her hands. Takes a little bit before heading up towards the captain. Excuse me, Captain.
Yeah, what is it, Kaya?
The chef asked me if you could come downstairs towards him for a moment. He had something for you to taste.
Go ahead, make a deception check.
Okay.
Low DC, don't worry. Need to roll really shitty.
I got this. 11.
No problemo. Can you hold the steer for me for a while? I'll lock it real quick.
Of course.
This is how you unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to steer it out of the way if something pops up.
Naturally.
As he climbs down towards the dinner chamber.
I kind of wave at Theodore.
As he comes up, like he has his head popped out from at the stairs from it. All right, this place is getting boring. Time to rock.
That's even better.
I'll put it a little bit softer, but as he's playing and the rest of the crew just watch it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll start heading. Try to head. I'll try and do it stealthily. Like, inconspicuously.
Go ahead.
18.
That's good.
Alright. Can I kind of try and sign Macaw for him to try and open up the latch on the inside, if there is any latch?
There's simple door latches, and he steps on it, and the door opens a little bit up.
Alright. We'll try and sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
And...
In the captain's quarters, there are 4 chickens right here just sitting on its bed. And its bed is completely dirty. Chicken feathers, chicken shit.
Mm-hmm. Can I try and... Oh gosh. I've closed the door behind me just so they don't escape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. I have a net! I'll try and use the net on the chickens.
Alright, go ahead and throw them. The chickens have an AC of 8.
Nope, that's an actual one.
As you throw the net on Macaw, and it goes, ah, not nice, not nice.
Sorry. Shh. I'll try to untangle Macaw.
And the chickens notice it now, and they all stand up, and they walk around, and then they run around the corners.
I should have asked Rita. Do I have message? No, I took minor illusion. I can try and use minor illusion to like herd them in a corner to make like this. What would chickens be afraid of? Like a big snarling dog. And then I'll try and grapple them one by one.
And minor illusion is a int save, right, for the chickens, I believe.
What? Yeah, technically, yeah.
All right.
DC 13.
All right. They have a -4.
Awesome. They can make it. Okay.
So all but 1 chicken, because it was DC 13, right?
Yes.
All right. 1 chicken are put away into one corner, and they do not want to get out. But the other chicken just runs around, shits on your shoe, shits on the carpet, jumps on the table, table falls over.
That's a good. Well, oh god, if there's gonna be blood. I can't sleep. Fuck shit.
I'll say you time it when it's around here. as they have 1 hit point, I assume that even if you roll all of them as ones, that they'll still fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. Wait, they have 1 hit point?
Yeah. They're chickens.
That's 4, that's 5. Oh, I could... I almost would have... Yeah. Fallen asleep myself. I gently grab them one by one and stuff them into, I'll take the captain's... I shouldn't take the blanket. Into the net.
Alright. They all fit into the net.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I do not have prestidigitation. I'll quietly leave the captain's quarters. Tell Macaw to do the locks back on it behind me.
Okay. Locks the door. As you leave with a net full of chickens.
Yes. I'll try to stealthily, as everyone's distracted, hopefully, still make my way downstairs. Should I make a stealth check?
Well, you already made, so in this case, also
Okay.
you just, as the rest of the are all watching, and as you have a bag,
Of sleeping chicken.
the captain just leaves the cook's quarters or the dining area, gives you a greeting, looks at the performance that Theodore is doing, and sits back on to with a nasty surprise in his quarters when he goes to bed.
Tell Macaw to open the window a little bit wider to see as though they flew back outside. Just some seagulls or something. Hopefully.
Nasty seagull.
Yes. I'll bring Orborn his chickens.
As you come, oh, thank you so much. That would have cost me my entire ship reputation. I have a special drink for you, and another special drink that you could keep for a later time.
Wonderful.
As he gives you a glass of wine.
I chug it immediately, completely.
And then he gives you one healing potion.
Ooh. This is quite a fine reward. Thank you.
Oh, the ship has to run on respect, and if word ever got out that let the chickens escape.
If there's any question about what happened to the captain's quarters, there was a mean flock of seagulls flying around. We're sticking to that story. You got me, right?
Yeah, those are stupid creatures.
Yes. Angry, vandalizing flocks of seagulls.
Yeah.
Good.
Seagulls! Flies in through the window from this area.
Aww. Go to Theodore. He has more crackers.
As he's now dancing to the music as Theodore is playing.
It's adorable. Is he a good dancer?
Well, let's check. We'll do acrobatics for this. Better than average.
Proud of the little guy. Sweet. I'll go watch the end of the concert.
Takes a little while as his final song is during the sunset. As the captain temporarily switches the boat, Elric, as he takes over the wheel, and the captain goes to his room, opens up the door, and goes, "Seagulls!"
He's just staying really quiet. Potentially even standing behind Rita.
The elephant woman is certainly like 2 feet taller than you, or I assume that you're below 6 feet, and the elephant woman is above 7 feet.
Because relatively small. She's 5'5".
Yeah, then she's probably 7'5". Oh dear.
Yes. Problematic, those seagulls.
Everywhere I come, seagulls. Everyone ever wondered why you should buy a hat? Because of those nasty creatures. Captain goes into his quarters to clean up, and as it is well into the night, it is time for the dinner.
Woo! Food.
Into the room. Everyone except for the boatsmate is in the dining area as everyone is eating, as they have either boiled or omelette eggs. They have cans of milk, fresh baked bread with they have pancakes with syrup, with a large amounts of syrup. Those American pancakes where it's like
Ooh.
where they're stacked up and then you have one bottle of syrup and you empty the bottle.
Just high enough that it barely starts toppling over.
Mm-hmm. You can eat some very familiar chicken meat.
Mm-hmm.
They have many things of wine, and they have the exclusive drinking beverage from the Heineken company.
Oh. It's a special brew of beer, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Definitely be enjoying that.
So they have special potatoes boiled in oil with
Like,
salt on top of it.
ooh. Like the big ones?
Yeah, the big still with the scale.
Okay, nice.
As everyone starts
Unpeeled
digging in
potatoes.
and eating and drinking. As the captain tells, it's been a long trip, but now we are finally at the Summer's Isles. We only have to go to Zulamandi and trade our courses. And then we have a nice 4-week vacation. We'll set off some people back to their homes. And then back to the Amstel Sealands.
Well, I certainly hope the rest of the voyage would be kind to you, Captain.
Certainly hope so too.
Mm-hmm. A toast to a near complete voyage.
As everyone starts drinking and hours go by, and you see two people, Sailor Burke and the half-orc protector Iggy, start arguing, and they're both pretty drunk. You Goliaths don't know the heck of it. You always think that your race is the ultimate warriors, but I am much better than you, else you wouldn't be a bloody sailor. What, you want to disrespect my honor? Take it down on the deck. Alrighty then. As they start fighting and punching each other, table flips over.
I wasn't quite done with that.
Even if the others, you have one person wanted to just grab wanted to grab the last piece of chicken leg, and the table falls over and it's on the ground, and it's like, looks so disappointed.
Oh. I'll quickly grab the chicken, like kind of try and brush it off, and then hand it to the person.
Was Dr. Lufer. You can, as you do that, he looks like it's not very hygienic anymore.
No, but we're on a ship. The environment isn't necessarily very hygienic to start with.
But this was fresh, and now it's on the dirty floor.
That is true. So you don't want it?
No, thank you. Thank you
All right.
for the attempt.
She just takes a bite out of it and then puts it back on a table or a cupboard, anything that's near.
As Iggy and Burke are still fighting, Theodore starts gathering wages on who's going to win. Alright, right. I have one gold on Burke, and I have 2 gold on Iggy. Who's going to join the pot?
Hmm. Can I make like an insight check on the captain or anything if he's perturbed by this or if he's just amused?
Yeah, you go ahead, make a insight check.
And
Well, his face is like, I'm too tired to intervene in this.
Mhm. Does it look like they might do a lot of damage at this point in this area?
Well, they've already flipped over the table.
Yeah.
As they are going straight towards like the cooking utensils and the supplies that are standing in the
Oh
corner.
dear lord. Um.
Some of the other sailors are encouraging it. For example, Rita is horrified by it. Oh no! The doctor is saddened by it. And is like, oh, I have to patch them up after this, huh?
Alright, I'll try and jump in between. Go, guys, wait.
Huh? As they
Wait.
like they both cross countered each other, and the fists are still stuck in the face as they rig their heads towards you. Huh?
How about we make this more interesting?
Uh-huh.
I'll go up deck and try and not make much of a mess. And then the loser gets to swim an hour behind the ship.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check.
Oh gosh. Nope.
As they start fire, they listen to you for a while, and then you realize that they're that drunk that they didn't understand a word you said, and then they start punching each other again.
I'll go sleep again.
And like Iggy grabs Burke and like on his legs and starts.
God.
Oh, they fall asleep. And like mid swing, as she wants to toss him into the kitchen tables, she collapses and he collapses, and they're both lying on top of each other while sleeping. So, as Theodore says, I would call this a draw, and that means that the house gets the entire pot.
I disagree. I would say that I won.
Alright, let's share the profit then.
Do.
As the other sailors look a bit, ah. As he gives you 1 gold and 5 silver pieces.
Alright. Sweet.
You know, for funsies, now that they're sleeping on top of each other, we should just say the next morning that they had a very well night together.
I agree. Yes. It's like, they kind of knocked each other unconscious and then... or near unconscious, and then stuff happened. And everybody left them to their stuff.
Yeah.
See.
Everyone nodded with a big smile. Yes, that's what we're agreeing on. That's the story.
No specifics, just stuff. Wonderful.
I just said the moment the stuff happened, I felt the inkling to leave.
Yes. Exactly. Should we, unbutton a couple of buttons? Just to make it more believable.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough to make it awkward, but...
Not that they wear that much, but...
So undo a little strapped.
As they are well prepared for the scene of the wake up, the rest of the people leave the room and go to their sleeping quarters as it is well into the night.
Alright. Can I bring Captain Axel a clean blanket?
I think you already got one himself.
Probably, but still. It's like an peace offering of sorts.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I heard about seagulls and just thought you might need it.
Those are the
one.
worst creatures that ever existed.
I know, right? They are
Ruin
absolutely
everything.
terrible. Right. Have a nice sleep, Captain.
Thank you. I'll try to.
Mhm.
I probably have to lock my windows more often, but I like having
Yes. How
a
about
smee smell in my a good smee smell that inducts and very lightly in my room.
you put some netting in front of your windows?
Good
can-
one.
Create some for you.
Oh yes, that's good.
All right.
How much would that cost?
Just a couple of nets. If you got a couple of old nets laying around, I'm sure I can fabricate something for you.
Oh yeah, you could get the fishing nets.
All right. I'll do that.
Just ask Quarterman, the boatswain, where they are. He'll bring you to them.
I will do so.
Alright.
Mm.
Would you like to go immediately for the netting, or would you like to take a long rest for the next day?
I'll go for the netting and then mess around with it a little bit before falling
Alright.
asleep. Mm-hmm.
As you get some nets,
Mm-mm.
I do not know what type of proficiency or skill check would be added to a net. I'm just...
Some kind of sleight of hand dexterity thing, I guess.
I'd assume it'd be one of the crafting skill checks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna look real quick in the player handbook what crafting skill sets there are that would fit thematically. You don't have any crafting skill sets, right?
No. Not even from the Fisher background, which is interesting.
Yeah. I would say with Fisher that would be it. The closest would be survival or something if there's no
Fair point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Weaver tools? Would that make sense?
Sure.
You can, I'd say, since you're not proficient with it, do a dexterity check for that to see if you, knit it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah,
16.
that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Walling it up a bit, and as it's done, task for the next morning to attach it to the windows.
Fair point.
As you take a long rest.
Yes. I'll do so on deck.
Alright. It's like 27 degrees, so actual sleeping quarters doesn't really matter that much as long as you're comfy.
I'll find some comfy wooden planks.
The long rest goes off without any problems.
Sweet.
As you wake up the next morning, some of the deck sailors are like, Kaya, could you move? I need to clean that part for this morning.
I'm sorry, of course.
As it is one of the sailors,
Mm-hmm.
the female dragonborn, Kiera. Kaya and
adorable.
Kiera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As you make place for her, she makes the place where you slept wet and starts cleaning up a bit.
I kind of just very gingerly make my way along the deck. That's at least the wet part, because with a wooden leg, it's probably a little bit slippery.
As same morning, both Burke and Iggy step out of the room, and Theodore starts whistling towards them like woohoo! As they both look very embarrassed and with a massive hangover.
kind of do this underhand little wink and little thumbs up towards Iggy. Hopefully,
As
with her
Rita,
noticing.
as she looks at Burke, and Burke looks at her, and they both turn red and walk the other.
Kind of walk past Burke and kind of very softly go, I think you won.
Oh yeah, of course I won.
Mm-hmm.
I am a Goliath.
Exactly.
I don't lift this anchor for nothing.
True that. And then it will kind of walk over to Iggy and it will say exactly the same.
Of course I won. I'm a half-orc warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
There's
trained
no
in
one
tradition.
better than you.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure I was happy with the prize.
Debatable. Was he good?
I don't know.
Yes. I see a dilemma.
Maybe I'll remember when I sober up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask Rita for a good berry or something.
That is a very smart idea.
Thank you.
Good luck.
As they go a bit further, Sailor Liam says, Island in sight! Fire!
Fire?
As you see a small island, and it is, smoke is coming off of the woods on the island.
Alright. I'll run to the front of the ship and try and look out to see if there's anything happening on there.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Wonderful. 16.
You can see that there's obviously a fire in the woods, and you can also see that there is a damaged small sloop on the beach of the island.
Like a small.
This boat.
Oh, a bigger one. Okay.
The smaller one, I meant, like this one here in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it looks heavily damaged.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything else on sea that we can see?
Just waves, occasionally a dolphin.
Alright.
Nothing that you notice except for the smoking.
Mm-hmm.
As the captain looks as well at it. And says, sorry. Code of the Sea says we should help them, but that could also be a trap.
That is true. We could go towards the shore and then a couple of us could head towards the island and check it out.
That's a good idea, Kaya. You'll be in charge of that expedition.
Wonderful.
You can take one sailor with you to row the smaller ship to get on shore. You can pick between Liam, Kiara, Burke, or Arthur. And you can take one of the protectors with you, which you can choose between Rita, Theodore, and Iggy.
Mm-hmm. I'll take Rita with me. And Kira. Let's do Kira for the rowing.
As Rita says, a girls' shipyard.
A what?
A girls' team.
Of course, yes. Girl power.
Yes.
Iggy can
Group hug. Grabs you up and caps Kira as well.
Rita, my back.
Do not worry, embrace the hug.
Alright.
As the other sailors help with getting the smaller boat into the
Mm-hmm.
water, little rope ladder that goes on towards the to get onto the smaller ship.
Mm-hmm.
As Kiara is the one rowing for you and Rita, as you two are in the front of the ship going towards the island.
All right. I'll ask Makar to head out in front of us. See if we can spot anything from the air.
Alright. Let's see. Then Macaw can do a perception check.
Does he have perception? He does better than mine.
Even and with advantage, I think, probably. Or not? No here, no
I
super
don't
area.
think so.
But with a 22, right at the border of the forest, he spots a burned corpse. And if he looks a little bit in the center of the forest where the fire is started, he sees a open field completely blackened from the fire, with at the center of it a Loa statue.
A Loa?
Yes, a Loa, the demigod
Oh!
of the island.
Yes. Which statue is it?
From one you haven't heard about yet, or don't recognize.
Okay.
Because there are even more the Loa that are worshipped are the most powerful ones, and then you still have lesser Loas.
Mm-hmm. And the body, does it look like a commoner or a sailor or?
Hard to tell as it is burned to a crypt.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Interesting. And he doesn't see anyone else.
Into the fire, he sees other people.
Like burnt
Humans.
people?
That are dying in the fire.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Kiara?
Yeah?
We need to make haste.
Alright. Hut! Hut! As you
I'll try to pedal along.
at the island.
Mm-hmm.
As Makai is waiting for you here.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll immediately jump off, of course.
Rita will do so as well.
Mm-hmm. Kiara, I take it you're staying here?
Yes, I am no warrior, but I'm
Make
ready to,
sure you're safe. That's the more important thing.
Alright.
Even if you have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll start running.
Alright, let's do this.
Yes. I'll grab my car just by the scruff and just put him on my a little bit of netting over my back. I'll cast major armor on myself just in case. Seems like a smart idea.
And Rita will cast Good Berries and give you 5. And
Really
one for
appreciate
Maga.
that. Macaw will almost instantly try to eat it.
No, bad bird.
Cracker!
Not cracker. As the smoke makes it almost impossible to see through these woods.
Mm-hmm. I'll try and cover my mouth with a cloth or piece of clothing.
Alright. Want to enter the smoke?
Yes.
Alright, Rita does the same thing and you can make me a constitution save with advantage.
Alright. 18.
Alright. That succeeds as well as you go through into the woods.
Hello?
Help! The evil spirit is trying to kill me!
Where does the sound come from?
From your... Here.
Alright, I'll
You
try
should
and
help him.
Yes. Going in. Okay.
4 dead people there.
Mm-hmm.
Or dead people and 1 fire ganassi who's still alive.
Naturally.
And but still covered in flames, and even it's even hurting him. So take a further look. The flames suddenly disappear. With that, the smoke. You see a fire lady hanging in front of a statue that looks exactly like.
Mm-hmm.
As the fire ganassi says, the evil spirit. She has killed my men. We're stranded here after our boat sunk, and then she took us down one by one. As the Loa, as there are also evil Loa, but don't know, you've never heard of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is in air? That is a lie. These people tried to steal my treasures, and I only retributed back.
Can I make an insight on the first one, the Caleb?
Go ahead.
See if he's speaking the truth. 22.
About the fact that he got stuck on this island was a truth, but that Loa attacked them first, definitely a lie.
All right. Can I make a history check to see if I know this Loa?
Be religion.
Religion. All right. No, 10.
You have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Although by the sign of how her temple grounds looks, this is not a very powerful Loa.
Mm-hmm. All right. See, we are in a bit of a predicament. It seems as though the Loa is speaking a little more truth than you are, dear sir.
I swear. We
Yes.
crashed on this island, we looked around a bit, and then she attacked us.
And what were you doing before she attacked you?
Provisioning.
Mm-hmm. Like, taking the stuff in front of her shrine?
I did not know that the shrine belonged to anyone, I swear! I'm innocent!
You are not local here, are you?
No, I just arrived.
Mm-hmm. Dear ma'am? I am sorry, I am unfamiliar with your name.
Ivanti.
But Ivanti. It seems as though there has been a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding, huh?
Yes. These men were stranded on your island, and in an attempt to save themselves and potentially survive. They provoked you and kinda did exactly the opposite of surviving. It seems, by all the dead bodies around.
I know. Only the fire-kissed one was a hard one to deal with.
Yes, it might be that he doesn't take... Well, he's a little resistant to fire. It seems. I mean, it's burning hair and all. But is there a way to resolve this peacefully?
He would have to contribute to the losses of my things. I would like some of his items as tribute.
Alright. I give a very pointed look towards the fire Ganassi.
And it looks like, and he's like, he holds a ring and is like, no, this ring belonged to my grandmother, and I don't have any money with me. Not enough.
Well, then it seems... you might die.
Go ahead, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh dear lord. It's not my forte.
I can take the fire, so I can take you all down as well. Roll initiative.
Okay. If that's the way you want to do it. Oh, I need to take my token.
So with the Rita is what I call a follower.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can do two things with the followers. I can control them, or I can give you access to them and you can control them in combat. Whichever you prefer.
Let's say that you do them for now.
Alright. They're basically just character level things, but they are a maximum of half your character level. So, for example, Rita is now level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or a level 1 druid, whereas you are a level 3 character. And when you are level 4, then Rita has the ability to become a level 2 character.
Nice. It's a cool system. Mm-hmm.
Well, Ivanti is first.
Mm-hmm.
And she will do a firebolt towards Caleb.
Nice.
And a 24 will hit. But Caleb raises his arm as a reaction. And a fiery mark appears on his hand.
Mm-hmm.
As the fire damage does no effect on him. Kisses the hand. Thank you, Captain Baby. As Ivanti looks, this again. Caleb's turn. Let's see for who he's gonna go. 1, 2, he will go up. 3, 4, he will go down to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
He will go down.
Alright.
So he runs towards you guys right here. 1, 2, he'll go attack Rita. 3, 4, he'll attack you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack Rita. As he draws his rapier and attempts to attack her. With an 18 for 7 damage on.
Oof.
That is his turn. Your turn, Kaya.
Alright. Should I do that? Alright. Yoda, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a hold person on him.
Let's see. Well, that's a +0, so let's see if he makes it.
Mm-hmm. You
Not
really
able to
should
move.
do that. Mm-hmm.
As the eyes look at you, I goofed up.
Kaya nods.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
He already has advantage. No. There's nothing else I can do.
Then it is Rita's turn. Let's see what spell she has. Oh, she has bonus action Shillelagh.
Oh.
And didn't have that prepared, so that would be then. Bush. Yeah, he attacked her. He can expect it back.
So true.
Would have already been a crit because of the paralyzation, but
Mm-hmm.
hits for 11 damage as Rita walks a little bit backwards.
Alright, go girl.
Then it's the Aloa's turn. She will do a firebolt again at him.
Mm-hmm.
Hits, and this time he cannot use his reaction, so only the resistance goes off as it becomes 7 damage.
Nice.
His turn. So he has to do another wisdom save. Still blocked.
Alright.
Your turn.
I'll pull out my short sword now, and I'll try and hit him. 16.
And that is a hit and a crit due to the paralyzation.
So that's 11 damage.
Alright. He has 1 hit point left.
I kind of look over my shoulders. Maybe not try and kill him.
Rita nods.
I'll step aside so she can have a clear view, at least.
Walks back. Non-lethal attack.
Alright.
Knocked out. And with that, the initiative is over.
Alright. Can I try and search him for items?
Well, he has the rapier with him. He has a point couch with him with 37 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the rest of the loot list. He has a very nice ring with a ruby in it, and inside the ruby is a bit carved out, and a emerald is basically pushed inside the ruby or glued together.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And that's about what you assume is valuable on his presence.
Mm-hmm. Does it look magical, the ring?
And it'd be an Arcana check.
Okay.
It definitely has magical properties.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Interesting. I have no clue who this guy is. I'm gonna grab everything except for the ring. Potentially even if it's clothes look valuable in any kind of case. Just leave him in his undies, and I'll yeah. Mm-hmm. Even the earrings, and I'll bring it over towards Yvonne.
And she looks approvingly. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. That's not too keen on people who lie too much. It would depend on the reason, but it seems as though you were just defending yourself and
There
your
certainly was. More
belongings.
intruders have come into the islands of recently, and my fellow Loa brothers have been fending off their temples for a while now.
I see. If I ever come by, I'll make sure to leave you a little something.
Well,
Is
I'm
the
very
island still
happy.
burning down?
No, she stopped the fire.
Okay.
Well, with your help, I think you are entitled, and I am in need to honor a reward.
I did very little.
Well, before your spell went off, I could not hurt this man.
Yes. Well, he looked a bit scorched. In your defense.
That was only because I surprised him once with a fireball. But when
I
he knew the attacks were coming, he kept raising his hand, and my fire magic was useless against him.
That is curious. In any case, would you mind if we take him away from your hands and your island?
That is no problem.
We will do so.
As a reward, I can do two things. I can do both. She gives you a bunch of tablets, which are basically spell scrolls. They're just a bit heavier than the normal spell scrolls, but you can still use them for your spell book.
Oh, I'm not that weak. Nice.
One spell scroll of Scorching Ray, or one tablet of Scorching Ray. One for Flaming Sphere, and one for Chromatic Orb.
Oh. I'll be sure to read these and make good use of them.
No problem. Ivanti is very generous, and I see you have a companion.
Yes, Rita.
Rita, wait. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Loa Ivanti. I am a druid. And your other companion, as the parrot goes, Cookie?
Sitting on top.
Oh, I can help you a bit. He is from the Feywild. That is
Yes.
that is another native plane of the Loa. Inferniate! As she holds her hand, as you see a marking come on Macau, as he has now been upgraded.
Aww.
Now, I'll do the edit in. His hit points maximum has gone from 1 to 5.
Nice.
And he has gained fire immunity.
Oh yeah.
I'll add that real quick. As he goes, extinguishes a little bit of fire that was still there, goes bloop.
There's a small moment where Kaya would have jumped forward to try and stop the parrot from doing so, but
I'm like, oh yeah, he's immune.
kind of relaxes. She sees that the parrot's fine. Are there any more people on this island, Ivanti? Any hostile ones?
No, I have taken them down.
Wonderful. Quite impressive.
I'm still a Loa. Maybe one of the lesser ones, but still one.
Fair enough. I will leave you be and take this thing off your hands.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Right? I'll be heading down and just...
Want me to drag him?
That would be appreciated.
Lifts him up on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the boat.
Indeed.
As Kiara is there. So, everything went well?
Yes, swimmingly!
Ah, great.
Mm-hmm. Another tale for the ages.
But who's that?
That is... I have no clue who this guy is, but apparently he pissed off Lau.
Oh. Bad business. Always be respectful to the Loa.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And maybe the captain knows who he is or what we can do with him.
Alright, well, get aboard. You go back on.
Mhm. Like the thing that Makar's playing with the dude's hair. He's trying to douse it.
As you get help back onto board, Captain gives you all a hand to get back on. The little ship is being pulled back on towards it. As the captain looks, and who is the extra unconscious passenger?
I have no idea. He pissed off a Loa on the island who may or may not have casted a fireball on the rest of this guy's crew. And, yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait until he wakes up before we have some answers.
Ah. But he kind of laughs at the idea of, that's a pretty stupid thing to piss off a Loa.
Yeah. I don't think he's native to the area.
Ah. You know, you should always learn customs of a new place you go.
Very true. Might pan out very badly if you don't.
Well, you guys still need your breakfast and food.
Yes, and Rita could use some bandages, maybe.
Yeah, you can visit the doctor. Okay. It was fun going with you, Kaya.
It was really nice having you.
It's finally something to do for after 15 days on this ship.
Right. Do we have a holding cell on the ship?
The captain says no, but where is he going to flee to?
A desperate men do desperate things.
We can tie him to the mast.
It would be interesting to see him jump off of the ship. It's like a fire ganache into the water. Would he smoke?
The other fire ganassi Arthur is like, that's not how it works.
But you have to agree, Arthur. There is some humor in that.
I can laugh about it, but there's no such thing as a smoke ganassi.
Unfortunate. That would have been amazing.
There are air ganassis, though.
Fair enough. Yeah. Was there any documentation on the guy?
No letters or anything. He did have a marker on him. One of the coins is completely different than the other coins. And it has a dragon's call on it.
Okay. I would have probably left it with the Lao, the coins and everything. But if she noticed it, she would describe it to the captain. See if there's anyone who might know of a coin like that.
That'd be an intellect check for the captain. Well, I don't know exactly what this coin, for who this coin belongs to, but this is part of the pirate pact.
So this guy is a pirate.
Most definitely. Or he stole it off a pirate.
I see.
But I assume the first.
And what would you do with pirates, Captain?
Me? Well, first we have to determine if he actually is a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
And second off, according to Amstel Sealand's law, a hanging at one of the local sheriff offices.
All right. I guess we'll escort him there then.
Yes. So Amandi will have plenty of places for him.
Fair enough.
In about 2 hours, he wakes up with 1 hit point.
I'll make sure to have him gagged and restrained.
As he looks around.
Macaw's probably sitting on his lap.
Eating a cracker.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Theodore goes right next to him. It's like, so, you've been naughty, and now you're being trapped, and now we're going to sue Amandi to go you to the court and take you to the sheriff's office. You promise you won't scream if I remove the gag?
Can Macaw kind of put a cracker in his mouth?
Sure.
Try to.
That's your food for today. Enjoy it.
It's a little bit soggy.
Bird drool on it.
Yes.
With that, you travel further on. And unless you want to ask him any questions, the day goes by with a long rest without any problems.
Alright. I would like to ask some questions. Okay, would have taken the ring. So seems as though we have a small situation on our hands. You were in possession of a coin.
Yeah?
Yes, that would mark you as a pirate.
It was a gift from a friend.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Go ahead.
That's good. Oh, did I click it? 13.
Oh yeah, he is definitely lying.
Wonderful. This really makes me a lot less, or makes me feel a lot less guilty that I kind of brought you here and didn't kill you outright. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've got all I need right now. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put the gag back on.
As the boatswain Elric walks by. So you got any info on him?
Well, it seems as though when he said he wasn't, or he got the coin from a friend, he was lying.
Ah. Yeah, pirates are notorious liars.
Yes, this one's relatively bad at it.
Or you're pretty good at picking through lies.
Maybe.
It is all possible. So he knocks on his head. Now, I wonder what crew this guy belongs to. The halfling boatswain looks at him.
What crews are there?
Well, there's the Pirate Pact, and it's just a bunch of ships together that all sail with different color dragon skulls on their flags, and each of them has their own crew.
Well,
As
I
they
don't think
help each other with everything out.
this dude has much of a crew left.
Yeah, pretty useless, huh?
His robes, they were this reddish, pinkish, with these turquoise belts. Does that tell you anything? I left them with the Lao.
Maybe the red dragon? I don't know.
You could have a point there, the red one. I mean, he's fire, isn't he? Red dragons breathe fire?
Yeah, but I hate the stereotype.
That's true.
So, are you going to tell us any more as he draws a dagger?
Ooh, shit got real.
Alex, there are I've heard plenty of tales of how pirates torture people, and maybe you would like a little piece of your own justice.
Okay, kind of.
He will try and do an intimidation check.
Kyle pick up my
deception.
car
Yeah.
and just pull him away from Boatswain Elric.
Here. He has the dagger on his. Damn it! Thought it would work this time.
Keep trying. I'm sure you'll make it sometime, Elric.
Now the next step would be to actually do it.
Fair point. Maybe we should get Burke and Iggy in here.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything with her. I'm not doing anything with him. As they both point at each other and then both go red.
Not with each other, with the pirate. I mean, you can show your superiority by bullying this tied-up man.
Oh hell yeah! As they
Why am I
both go in
projecting
and start doing an intimidation battle with each other.
Make some room.
As they just keep doing threats and having threatening poses, but Burke definitely won this time.
Mm-hmm.
As the moment that Burke does that, and he whispers something, you know, I think it's kind of hot that he does that like that. Is that wrong?
No, that's completely normal.
Alright.
Doesn't mean anything, Iggy.
Burke, how did you do that? Could you teach me that? Oh, sure. Just need an anchor. Hands her the anchor. Holy shit! You can carry an anchor. That thing is like 50 pounds. Yeah, no problem. Just walk off and basically have a date on deck.
I'm happy those two found each other.
Falling in love from a prank.
Mm-hmm. They just needed a little nudge. Don't you agree, Theodore?
Yes, of course. I'm an expert matchmaker.
Yes.
All the noble ladies in all over New Bavaria are a perfect match for me.
I don't doubt that. Any lady, noble lady, would be happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Now, let's kind of poke the pirate and kind of just pull the rack back down a bit. So, what is your name?
Caleb.
Caleb. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaya.
Hello, Kaya. Can
Look,
you release me, please?
no. Um, you see, there is a little bit of a thing. Things are looking very grim for you right now.
I know.
You're very perceptive. And,
Please don't bring me to the sheriff's office.
And why would I not do that?
I have friends that could give you that care a lot about my well-being, and they could reward you very handsomely for bringing me to them instead of to the sheriff's office.
I
And maybe
see.
you could even get favors from them and into the good graces.
I see. Tempting, I must say. But I don't really care much for any kind of reward. So, what guarantee do I have that if I let you go, or if I bring you to your friends, that you won't go around assaulting other Lao guards or any kind of humanoids, to be fair?
I would never assault someone all of a sudden. I am a reformed man. You have shown me that there are limits to my power.
You do know that it is a very bad idea to lie to me, right?
I'm just really afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
Please let me go, then I can, then I might survive.
I am sure that there is a way for you to survive, and I'm willing to assist in brokering a deal for you if you were to give up some information.
What do you need?
Well, anything pirate related? Like, are there a lot of pirates in this area? Are they interested in any of the islands?
Oh, well, there's someone new in charge of the pirates. Calls himself a pirate king, although I haven't met him yet.
Pirate king.
Yeah, he's Captain Edward.
Alright, and he is new to the area, you say?
Yeah, he recently just arrived. And thing is, his ships are like super fast, strikes faster than any other pirate, and nobody actually. And we kept trying to follow him to see where he puts his loot and everything, but nobody is able to find it.
Alright, so he hasn't aligned himself with your crew and your...
Not yet, but he's taking over the pack.
That is concerning.
Yeah, used to be the pirate lords, and now he declared himself pirate king.
And where are these pirate lords then? Are they not doing anything to prevent this?
They tried to, but he is too good. Took them down one by one. I think only half of them are still left.
I see.
And the other and half of those have joined him as followers.
And do you know what he plans on doing?
I think I haven't met him, but the rumors say he wants to declare himself Pirate King of the Summer Isles.
That is concerning. Would you excuse me for a moment?
I wouldn't trust One last warning. I wouldn't
Yes.
trust anyone on this ship. Captain Edward has a large network of spies to single easy targets, and he tries to put one on every trade ship in the entirety of the Bloody Summer Isles, or the entirety of the Amstel Sea lands, just to notify him when a ship is on his weakest.
Kind of leaning a little bit closer and trying to go silent, or go to a whisper. Are you telling me that Captain Axel's a pirate?
No, that someone on this crew is a pirate.
And who might that be?
I don't know. Maybe a new crew member?
Thank you. I kind of put the gag back. And I'll ask the captain to a quiet corner and explain this information to him.
Go to my quarters. We'll play a bit of dragon chess as you speak.
Ah. Fair enough. It's not my forte.
Don't worry, I'm also learning.
Fair. Alright. Yes.
His quarters are all cleaned up as he sits at one of the chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon chess is very simple. Intellect checks, add your proficiency if you can. If you're proficient in it, if you win 2 intellect versus rolls in a row, then you win the game.
Alright.
So you have to beat a 9 first.
Nope.
Nope. And now if he wins again, then he wins the dragon chess round. 11.
10! No!
But it was a close call, like checkmate.
I see, so that one goes across and not straight forward.
Yes. Took me a long time to figure that out too.
Right?
Alright, but now that whoever is listening and thinks that we are just playing dragon chess, go ahead and tell me what's going on.
It seems as though there is this new pirate king in these waters, and he's taken it upon himself to expand his emporium and eventually rule over the Summer Isles. And Caleb, the man upstairs, says that the 7 pirate... Was it 7 pirate lords? I'm not sure. The pirate lords are being defeated by this pirate king. And there is a shift in power that seems to favor the pirate king. And the pirate king has put moles or spies on ships here and there. So what Caleb is telling me is that there might be a spy among your crew. Is there any new person or anyone that's acting suspicious of late?
Well, all the new people are certainly all the guardians, so that'd be you, Iggy, Theodore, and Rita.
Mm-hmm.
And let me check my notes real. And I also have a new one, Liam, who has just joined our crew. But for the rest, I've at least been sailing with everyone else for 6 months, minimum.
Alright. Do you trust them?
With my life.
Okay.
Like any good captain would.
Fair point.
But, I will say, I'll keep an eye out if you do the same.
I will do so.
But I did notice something of a suspicious thing.
Which is?
Well, I don't think yesterday I think someone broke into my room. But I'm not 100% sure.
I have told Caleb the same thing. I am a terrible liar, Captain Axel. It appears as though, while cleaning the pens, the chickens escaped and taken refuge in your room. And when I asked you to go down and have a little taste test at the cook, I may have snuck into your room and retrieved the chickens. I had no means of cleaning up your room, or else I would have, and I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yes. Are you going to pull me underneath the ship with a rope?
No.
Good, because I was kind of sweating there for a second.
No, you've told me valuable information, and you were honest about the situation.
I'll have the nets installed in front of your windows as soon as I can.
Yes, but I would say that for tonight, we sleep. And keep a close eye.
Yes. Again, I'm terribly sorry.
Honestly, it's Cook Orban's fault if anything happened. And I'm actually a bit angry that he had his personal honor exceed just common sense.
Don't be too harsh on him. He had a lot on his plate, quite literally.
Yeah, you're right. I'll reprimand him in private.
Shit.
Well, I was going to do it publicly first, so...
Wonderful.
Do not worry, you'll not be inclined. I will just pretend to find a chicken egg in my quarters after it happened.
Be sure to boil it.
Good night.
Good night. Very quickly make my way outside. Eggs.
Egg. The rest of the crew, the most part of the crew is sleeping. Only one on deck right now is the light orb are the two fire Ganassis, Caleb and Arthur.
Well, make myself comfortable so I can keep an eye on Caleb, and Makar will continue sitting on his lap.
Alright, with that, you'll take a long rest without any problem.
Sweet.
Later on, as the morning cometh, the deck is still abandoned, but Arthur wakes you up.
Can I have prepared identify?
Sure.
Alright.
Do you have a 100
I
orb?
do not. A good one. Is there anyone I can use? Do I know of anyone who might have one?
On the ship? No, none of them can cast Identify, so they don't have a specific orb.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh. We'll do it later on. Yes?
As you said, there's a raft out there.
A raft.
As you see from afar here.
Oh.
A human with a cat on a raft. As he's like screaming at you, "Help! Help!"
That's peculiar.
Should I wake the rest?
You should probably inform the captain.
Alright. Runs up. And as he runs away, you can see near the raft, you see that the raft is hobbling a little bit, like.
Oh dear
And
Lord.
it's not from the waves, and as you can see from the raft,
Oh no.
as it's being circled by sharks.
Very good. Oh, run upstairs towards the how do you call that?
Steering wheel?
Steering wheel, yes. I'll unlock it as Captain taught me and try and steer the ship towards the raft.
Alright, with that, roll initiative.
Alright. Is anyone else still on deck, or is it empty?
It is empty.
Okay.
As our captain, the rest is still sleeping on deck. And Caleb is still tied to the mast.
Yes. I just yell out over the ship, try not to bleed into the water!
I'm already wounded!
You just keep... I'm coming!
Alright. Well, then he's first.
Oh, dear Lord.
As he, into the water, aims it a bit lower and goes and slaps his hands and casts a thunder wave into the water.
Oh.
But makes it and only takes 6 damage from it. Alright. Then it is a shark's turn. Who will attack the raft. As he will have to make an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Versus the damage to see if he doesn't fall into the water. He's fine for this one. Aya, your turn.
Alright. Gosh, what am I?
I am going to ask, are you proficient with water vehicles?
No! No, she is not. She should be, but she is not. So we're probably going in circles.
Then the steering wheel, the sails go one way and the rowing wheel goes the other. So if you want to move the ship towards it, you would have to make a strength check.
Alright. Athletics?
No, just strength. If you had water vehicles, then you could have added proficiency.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in it anyway, so... 17.
That's good enough to get it. Like this.
Oh, okay. Very quickly. Turn the map a little smaller. Oh dear Lord.
That was an action, but do remember, you have 2 bonus actions and 2 reactions. But you can't use them for the same thing.
Yes. There's literally nothing else I can do. I will, as a bonus action, activate a blade song,
Mm-hmm.
and I will start running. A lock, or is that an action too?
No,
To lock the
that's the
steering wheel.
bonus action.
All right, I'll. I unlocked it, so that's one bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Blade song, steer the ship, so I only have my movement left.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I'll very loudly yell, "Man overboard!"
Alright.
Try and wake people up. Sharks!
Then
Oh
it
god.
is the other Rift Shark's turn. We'll do a bite raft. Hits for 6 damage. Oh no! He
Okay.
falls into the water!
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then it was the end of the first one. Was the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Together with they come out of his room. The captain's still wearing his pajamas. It's one of those cowboy pajamas with the lockings, but then it's opened up so his tail can come out.
Very practical.
I'll take the steering whel.
I'll make
Go
room
for
him.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is Gawain's actual turn. He is in the water. Let's see. Does he have anything that he can do? Has he already used one spell slot?
Can you get back on the raft?
Yeah, that is generally also an action, but it's also looking if he has any spells that are useful for this.
Mm-hmm.
He will cast Sleep on the wounded thing.
Oh, nice.
And that is enough for
Mm-hmm.
creature to go zzz, as he holds towards the raft. The cat is still. The cat is also in the water, and he takes his remainder of his bonus action. He picks up the cat and puts its back on the raft.
Oh.
That one is sleeping, so now it is your turn, Kaya.
Alright, she will take a dash towards the tip of the ship, and then she'll try and jump off. And as she's doing so, she will cast... where is it? I should... You know what? On the other shark, can she see the shark?
Yeah, you can see the fin.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna... Oh no, that's a humanoid. I can't do that to a... Darn it! Well then we're just gonna go with a shield touch. For a natural one!
As you destroy, as the raft breaks into... And the cat falls back into the water.
Oh no!
Alright, that'd be your turn.
I'm yelling for Macaw. Macaw, get the cat!
Flies over. Flies down. Tries to grab the cat. But the cat is a bit worried and panicked because of all the water.
Mm-hmm.
So you will have to make an animal handlings check. Wisdom. Let's see. Yeah, good.
Alright.
Macaw picks up the cat and flies out of the water.
It's okay.
But doesn't have enough movement to go back to the ship.
That's fine. I'll try and splash as much as I can to draw as much attention as I can.
The reef shark, whose turn it is now, will go towards you. If you attempted to attack it,
Mm-hmm.
and it will attempt to bite you.
Alright.
8.
No, that misses.
Alright. Well then at the end of the round, the ship is coming.
Oh shit.
Not on the safest point.
Nope.
So for everyone, that is except Macabre because he's flying on a safe height. Everyone would be a dexterity saving throw. Also, the sharks, the one that is sleeping, auto fails it. Oh no! The other one already failed it, but I accidentally double-clicked. But the 14 was enough.
No, I only have advantage on acrobatics checks. So it clogs me on the head. Actually.
With the failure, 11 damage.
Dang.
On a success, halved to 5.
Go.
As the ship, see that, and something like this.
Mm-hmm.
As the human is unconscious in the.
Oh, is he unconscious?
Yeah,
Shit.
he failed it. 11 down. You've been pushed to the side.
I
The
don't
other
know.
one, the one that is sleeping is awake again. Now has 11 damage.
This is bad.
Alright. Seeing as Axel was doing that, Arthur sees it and jumps into the water. And now you've been confirmed that you were right. Smoke comes out of the water as Arthur with his flaming hair jumps into the water.
It's just unfortunate I'm on the other side of the ship.
And you can see the smoke
Spitting out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, for Glenn. Death save.
Don't throw a natural one. Oh my god! Shouldn't he help Rita's near? Rita's near. I did it.
A sharkster will go for you and try to bite. 19.
Shield.
Ding, 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 ding. Bumps his nose into right into your face as it goes block. Doo, doo, doo.
Just kind of get back up from under the water. See this massive shark.
Your turn.
All right. How I wish I had Misty Step at this moment. I'll do Green Flame Blade.
Alright.
Oh, what? That didn't roll, did it?
No, yeah, I do not see it to hit.
Dexterity, magic bonus, damage.
And it should definitely be more damage.
Was the harpoon 1d8 or 1d6?
1d8.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Oosh. So yeah, that one with 5 HP that's right next to you, like, that's gone! As it sinks to the bottom of the sea.
I think it's only 3 damage for the.
For the other one.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
I'll try and swim.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Although maybe the boat still has momentum, right? Yeah, I'll go the other way. 4, yes.
Alright. Then that shark is gonna try and follow.
Mm-hmm.
Go right at you and try and bite again.
Okay.
8.
No.
Dung, dung.
Ching, ching.
Oh, for Gawain. The death save.
Oh, again.
For
Come
death.
on, buddy boy.
He dead.
Alright. That is very unfortunate.
Kaya, your
Again? Didn't
prospects.
Arthur get a go?
Oh yeah, my bad. Arthur grabs the corpse. Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, before
I think
I
he
rolled
was
the death
before,
save,
yeah.
Arthur went before. Arthur is gonna try and do a medicine check in the water, try and stabilize him.
Mm-hmm.
Medicine is wisdom, I believe.
Yes.
8.
Oh, come on, Arthur.
As the ship goes further on and passes you guys a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Another crewmate comes out. Let's see. Ooh. 5 out of the sleeping quarters. It's Burke!
Oh, Burke. Nice.
Burke comes out, has his anchor, and throws his anchor down, hanging from the ship. Close enough for you to grab it if you want to.
Okay, nice. Mm-hmm.
And then we have Gawain's death save, which he sadly failed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it is your turn, Kaya.
Feels bad, man. Well, I don't know if you failed it or not. I'll short sword. Or hand upon again. That was the weapon I was working on. Nope.
Nope, that is a miss.
Mm-hmm. Can I do an offhand attack with my short sword?
Sure.
That's a bonus?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me... that's -3.
Does hit for 4 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'll try and grab hold of the anchor.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do have in one hand your harpoon and in the other hand your
Oh
sword.
shit, you're right. Mm-hmm. Can I like hook it in my elbow, like the inner side?
Sure, but with that I would say a athletics check because that's extremely uncomfortable and hard.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Alright, as you're hanging a bit out of the water, the shark will try and jump up and bite at you. 7.
No.
As you the ship is going further on, as the shark is, and Arthur climbs up the ship again at the rope ladder with the corpse, although he doesn't even know it's a corpse yet.
Mm-hmm.
Goes on land, and the next crew member comes out to try and help. That's the doctor!
Woo!
He comes up, gives him mouth to mouth.
Alright, go Doc! You got this!
He notices he's not breathing. but he's already dead.
Yeah.
But that is a natural response, so... Kaya,
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm gonna toss a chill touch at the throw a chill touch for 2 necrotic damage at the shark,
Alright,
and I'll try climb back on board.
alright. As Burke helps you on top of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
he pulls up his anchor with you on it. And says, that shark can't do anything from us to here.
That is true. Did we get the guy on board?
Yeah, the doctor's helping him. As the
Great.
doctor walks off of him, like, he's dead. Too much blood loss.
Mm-hmm.
As the cat, like,
Trauma.
walks towards him. Meow. Meow. Gives him a headache. Meow. Meow. See here the cat. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Boy. Yeah. I'll walk over and I'll kneel next to the cat. And he goes, I'm sorry, buddy. Mm-hmm. He tried to protect you.
Tries to goes towards his hand and tries to like give his hand heads and licks his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I really tried to save him, but the wounds and everything.
It's okay. It's very unfortunate. This situation. No one has the magic to heal him, do we?
Requires
Rita!
requires someone far more powerful than me to bring back the dead. The rest of the crew comes up on the deck. Rita as well. Looks very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I do not know how to revive the dead.
I see. We shall take him to port and see who he is.
With his clothing, as Axel said, he looks important. Should try
Then
and see if we can
perhaps
find some identification on him.
he has family that could bring him back. Mm-hmm. I'll search for any identification.
You find a couple of things on. For one, a spell book with notes and everything, as was also used as a diary.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a pearl worth 100 gold on him.
Who?
As you look at the items, he was you can find on his uniform a couple of markers. He was a apprentice at the Tower of Storm, a mage academy in New Bavaria. He is named Gawain, and in his diary entry, he was on a ship on his way to meet some family in Zul Amandi. Governor, where was that? His uncle, Governor Galahad. For a family visit and to learn a little bit here and gather some things. And His ship was sunk by a pirate attack. He managed to survive by using some degree in the water to make a raft. But at first, the pirates attacked not very impressively, but then there was something underneath them that was also attacking them, that was working with the pirates.
Hmm.
As the thing underneath them ricocheted their ship and made it sunk, whereas half the crew fell into the water because of it, and the rest drowned. Because most sailors cannot swim.
Stupid.
I thought the exact same thing until I learned that this is a saying of sailors.
Mhm.
Okay, you can swim. Your ship sinks. Where are you going to swim to?
Very
And I was
true.
like, yeah, they got me.
Doesn't
Middle of
know.
the sea.
Yes. All right. Kaya feels extremely guilty about these events. Um, she won't read the diary out loud, by the way.
Rita just then asked you, is there anything important we should know in the diary?
Um, apparently, his name was Gawain. He was a wizard's apprentice at the Tower of Storm. He
Ah,
was on his way towards his uncle, Governor Galahad.
oh, as the captain over here is that we have nobility on board.
Great. Killed nobility.
No, you didn't kill him. You did everything you tried to help him. And I was the one at the steering wheel at that moment.
Just change the fact that. Oh boy. I see. I guess we need to.
We need to bring the corpse to his uncle.
Yes.
That's for
And
certain.
potentially with haste.
We're
How long
already
or how far away would it be?
with our ship. Maximum of 5 days if the wind is good.
Mm-hmm.
If the wind is bad, could take forever, but can I never make any promises about the wind.
Fair point. Rita,
As
do
a
you know?
very important notification, the cat's name is Mr. Puffles.
Uh. All right. And does it seem to be a real cat or like a familiar cat?
It's a real cat.
Okay. Sweet. Mm-hmm.
What did you want to ask, Rita?
Um, Rita, do you know of any spells that might raise people from the dead?
Well, I know of very powerful druids that could be able to reincarnate people back to life.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance that their bodies will be different,
I
but
see.
I am not able to cast those yet.
True.
Maybe a Loa would be able to.
Fair point. But which one?
Well, I'm pretty sure the more powerful Loa would be able to resurrect someone if they wanted to, with proper sacrifices.
I was just about to say that would probably require some hefty coin.
It certainly will. But so,
Perhaps the best course would be to bring the boy to his uncle.
mm-hmm. And the most powerful Loa of all is is in Zulamandi. So we could always maybe the uncle will have the rewards to be able to do that. Or Abotus certainly would have the power to resurrect someone.
Mm-hmm. We shall see.
But now Now we should put the body somewhere where it can be better preserved than
True.
here on the open deck.
And in the heat.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's no
Um,
avoiding the heat, but say bring the corpse the hold.
Is there no one who has what is that called again?
Gentle repose.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. I don't know if it's a druid spell.
Maybe.
Like, the doctor isn't actually a caster. The doctor is just a normal human with the healer's feet.
Well, it's a cleric and a wizard spell.
Then Rita doesn't have it.
Is it in the guy's spellbook?
No.
Shit!
There are other spells in the spell book, but may be useful for you if you want to keep the spell book or you want to give it back. There is sleep, expeditious retreat, comprehend language, identify, thunderwave, alarm, and catapult.
If I were to copy the spells, would that destroy the spellbook?
Nope. But it would only cost you money.
Okay. So expeditious retreat, thunderwave, catapult, identify,
Alarm, yeah.
alarm. Okay. Oh. Think about it. And identify does not consume. Oh,
Nope.
sorry.
It does not consume, and he did have a pearl on him. Don't know if you want to take it, but he has one.
Oh, I mean, he wouldn't mind using it. Would he?
No.
I'll try and use it to identify the ring that Caleb had.
It is a ring of dragon marks. If you wear this ring, it currently has 3 uses left. If you have resistance to, if you can use it as a reaction and gain resistance to fire damage. If you have resistance to fire damage, you can use it as a reaction to become immune to fire damage. If all 3 remainings are used, then the ring destroys itself.
Okay.
So that's how he was able to fight off Ivati.
Indeed, indeed. Should be pondering a little bit.
As the captain says, Kaya, would you join me in my quarters again for another game of dragon chess? I enjoyed our last game very well.
Yes, I would like to redeem myself on that matter. Can I kind of
talk over business with the boy?
Fair enough. Can I pick up the cat and give the cat to Rita?
Sure. As Rita uses 1 spell slot. Did she have it prepared? I think. Yeah, she has it prepared. Speak with animals.
Don't
worry, little guy. We're going to bring you back to your home with your master's family. As the cat starts talking a little bit.
It kind of clears her throat a little bit. Kaya.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
Do you want me to translate something for you?
If he has anything to say. Or she?
He has something to say.
Okay.
The master didn't see the creature that took down the ship that the master was on, but she did.
And what did it look like?
It had wings, a bronze skin.
Oh boy.
It was large, far larger than any creature on our ship. Long neck, horns that were going backwards, big tooth. Basically had claws, and the claws themselves were the size of daggers. She said it was a very big monster.
Did it look... Was it thin or hefty? Like broad or thin?
Very muscular.
Very muscular.
And a halfling was riding it.
Okay. That is interesting. Thank you.
Alright.
Gonna head to Captain. Please make sure the poor thing's all right and dry him off a bit.
I'll pour him a bit of milk.
Yes.
Here you go, kitty.
Just kind of urge Macaw to stick near the cat as well.
Cracker? Kitty!
Yeah.
As Macaw mimics the voice of the master as he said a couple of things.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This is a sad ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
The captain is. I love playing games just to distract me from these sorts of things for a little while. Make me think
Yes.
about other things.
It would be nice to.
Let's see if we can have just a fun game as previously.
Ed's not in it.
And he doesn't even roll that well, but... Alright, so the next one?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Alright, and if you win the next one, then you win.
Ooh.
This is a devastating defeat, because he tried to beat you exactly the same way that he beat you yesterday. And you're like, I know this.
Not to be disrespectful, Captain. Might not be a good idea to repeat one's strategy.
You are right. You've learned quickly.
Yes. Across and not straight ahead.
As that happens, let's see. One of the ship members will come in. As Liam comes in. Where did I put Liam? The elven sailor. Captain, we have a problem, and I think this needs to be discussed privately. The captain turns around. This is no secrety thing. You can say whatever you have to say to me, to Kaya as well. Sure thing, Captain, but this is a really private matter. It needs to be handled with discretion. Just say it already. We have a murder below deck. I've just noticed it when I went to the bathroom. Someone has been murdered in the bathroom.
It's awkward.
And who would it have been? And now we're going to roll for who it would have been.
Oh no!
15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's the doctor.
Gosh. Must have happened recently. He was just out in there.
Yeah, he went to the loo and he got killed in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should all three of us should discretionally go to the bathroom right now and check this out.
Indeed.
As you go down the hatch, out of towards the bathroom, you open up, and you see there the corpse of the doctor. He's been stabbed in the back of his neck.
Can I... Oh, gosh. I'll check if he's really dead.
As you feel a pulse, he's definitely dead. As you look
Alright.
as you put your fingers at his neck, you're like, there's been like 8 stabbings in the back of his neck.
That's a little excessive. Someone might
Definitely
have...
someone aggressively.
Are there any prints on the floor? Any bloody footprints or anything?
You can make me an investigation check.
Love to do that.
With an 11, this murder was planned. Someone hid inside here until the doctor was ready and took him down.
Hid inside the lavatory.
Yeah.
Oh god!
And as you come to that conclusion, the captain says, well, this happened recently. Liam reported it, but that does not absolve him of innocence. But you and I were here together and we left to my room the moment the doctor was still on deck with everyone else. So you, Kaya, are innocent, and you know that I am innocent.
Yes.
And I still have a crew to work out on. Could you try and figure out this mystery?
I will certainly give it my best shot.
Alright. And with that, we will end today's session because we are half an hour over time.
Alright. Feels mad!